Hey there guys, John Campea here, and welcome to my movie vlog. I'm of course down here in San Diego, California at Comic-Con in a hotel room, as you can clearly see. Now last year, Ghostbusters, the new reincarnated vision of the classic movie, came to the big screens with a lot of fanfare and possibly one of the worst trailers in cinematic history. No, seriously, I was like pretty excited for that movie, and then that first trailer dropped and it's like, what the hell is this? And then the movie comes out, and while a lot of critics thought the movie was pretty cute, including myself, no denying the movie was an unmitigated bomb. The movie cost almost $150 million to make and only took in under $230 million worldwide. Not domestically, not internationally, total worldwide. It lost Sony a hell of a lot of money. At that point, a lot of people kind of assumed this new Ghostbusters franchise thing, well, this thing's kind of dead. The studio still insisted, though, that they have plans for the franchise, and this weekend here in Comic-Con, producer Ivan Reitman reinforced those sentiments. Reitman, in talking to a panel of people, said that they still have a lot of plans for Ghostbusters. Number one, they still have an animated film that they're in development of, and they're still tentatively planning for 2019 release date of that animated film. However, Reitman also said that they're still looking at developing more live action movies, and not just that, but that the animated and live action, all this stuff will still tie in together into one big cinematic universe. Now, like a lot of you guys, I absolutely love Ivan Reitman. Good Canadian kid. And film fans everywhere certainly owe him homage. The dude has given us some of the greatest iconic films in film history. But at some point, don't you just have to acknowledge that something didn't work out the way you hoped it would, cut your losses, and move on to the next project? I remember back before I left Collider, we had put together this series of videos called Captain Learning, short little comedy pieces, and I loved them, and everybody else on the staff loved them, and we thought the audience was going to love them, and we put them out, and the audience hated them. I mean, wanted to hunt us down and burn our houses down, hated them. Easily the worst received stuff we ever made. The thing is, we loved those videos, so we had some high-level leadership discussions. Should we try to make more anyway and try to get the audience on board? And at one point I just had to say, look guys, I love the Captain Learning stuff. I think this stuff's hilarious, but the audience has made it clear they're not interested. We need to cut our losses and move on to the next thing. And while Ghostbusters is one of those great iconic names that you'd love to see on the big screen again, and you'd love to see in excellence on the big screen again, look, the experiment failed. I liked the movie, but me liking the movie isn't enough. The audience in whole didn't love the movie, and they certainly didn't go out to support the movie. You can't invest more into your losses by trying to keep going with it. The audience has spoken. It's time to cut your losses and move on. Maybe try another version of Ghostbusters in 5 or 6 or 7 years and just kind of reboot it again. That could work. Look, it worked for the Hulk, it worked for Spider-Man. But the most important thing here is, what do you guys think? A couple of questions. Number one, do you think Sony will actually go ahead and try developing a new live-action Ghostbusters as a continuation of the one in 2016? Question number two, do you think they even should do it, or do you think it's time for them to cut their losses and move on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Anyway, guys, while you're here, make sure you click subscribe on my YouTube channel. Make sure you're following me on Facebook and on Twitter, simply @John Campea. That'll do it for me for now, and until next time, bye-bye.